Well, the F300 is now completely sound deadened. It took us a whole 2 days, and I'd say probably a solid 8 hours combined. But in my opinion, that's really not bad for the amount of volume we got done here. We of course went all the way up this back wall, did the whole floor, and we went ahead and did the firewall too, which we had to pull more stuff off for. Now, if you've ever worked with this stuff before, you know it's hard to get 100% covered, so there are some gaps and cracks here and there. But it really doesn't matter, and it's still going to serve its purpose. In case you're wondering, that's where the shifter is going to go. And we will be doing the manual transfer case. Now, we didn't do the B pillars or the C pillars, mainly because, well, for one, they're already pretty rigid because there's no big panels of metal. For two, there's a bunch of these little holes for the interior panels to clip into, and with Dynomat, it would have been a pain. Given there are still plenty of holes in this truck that we covered up that we are still going to need, but everything should kind of line itself up and we'll be able to find them. Now on the C pillars, since like I said we are doing a system in this truck, I actually went ahead and threw all the scrap pieces in there and rolled them down, just to give it a little extra density inside. Overall, it really wasn't too bad, and I definitely think it was worth it. I don't know if you can tell by the sound of my voice, but it is definitely very dense in here. The next step is going to be to start putting it back together, obviously, so it's not just a bare cab. And then start running the wiring, mainly the original wiring harness, or maybe the one out of the other truck, we're not sure yet, and the wiring for the audio. And then we're getting pretty close to being able to pull the 7.3 out and shove it in here. Now there is still a lot of work we are wanting to do to this truck down the road, like the rockers, like everybody had to point out. Still, not that bad for one of these trucks. But for now, we're just trying to get it to be a running and driving truck, hopefully in the next week or two. Now, like I've said before, this is a big project, so I'm not exactly sure how much I'm going to film, but I will be posting updates, so make sure you follow along if you want to keep up with the build.